So welcome everyone to the next video in our Asteroids MMO playlist. In the last video we managed to get the asteroid data over to the server, and when a client connected with it, it was passed down to the client. Now I've actually just been running this and you'll notice the asteroids they're not here. So if I just reload actually I need to keep remembering to do this. Okay, so if I just load that again, and then if we reload that, so the asteroids begin at that 100 point. But you'll remember in the last video we disabled the edge function, which basically checked if the asteroids went off the edge, and if they did, they come back on the other side or top to bottom and so on. So because we've disabled that, once this asteroid goes, it basically just goes. Yeah. We need to kind of implement that, but I'm not so fussed about that at the minute. The thing I want to do in this video is just get that delta working, and the reason for that is if I bring over the Safari browser, so you'll see when I reload it that this asteroid here has gone much further, so 580, whereas this one, which was more recently refreshed from the server, is a lot less. So the client is obviously moving the asteroid a lot quicker than the server is, so we need to get that delta in place and just make sure that's working. So I just want to concentrate on that in this video. So let's go back to the function. So if you remember, we were going to apply the delta to in the asteroid class on the server. Now this asteroid class is implemented, it's in the heartbeat, isn't it, here? I think it was the move function here. Yeah, move. So we have the delta. So the delta is here, which is the time since the last time the delta was extracted. So we'll put the delta in here, and then we can pass that in. I think we can just do that. So we now have the delta. So how it works is we are running this 10 times a second. So in theory, this formula here should be based on what should happen 10 times a second. So let's see if we can, if it happens to run slightly quicker, then the delta will tell us that because it will be a slightly lower value. So let's work out the formula here. We want to plus equal the vector. Now, at the minute, we're assuming the vector is based on what happens at 10 times a second. Obviously, we'll up that to 100 times a second or 30 times a second. So we can alter that a bit later. But for now, we're assuming it's 10 times a second. So if it's 10 times a second, we need to kind of, I know what we can do. So this, where's that? There, this timeout. Let's make that a constant. So const, let's just call it frequency equals 100. Frequency, yeah, okay. And then what we'll do is we will put that, where is that? There. So if we put that as frequency, okay, and then what we can do is we can pass in frequency along with the delta. So delta, I'm not sure if that has scope here. It's not erroring, so let's see what happens. So let's go into delta and then frequency. So it's effectively what we're saying is the kind of multiplication thing we need is const, let's call it multiplier, equals delta over frequency. So let's just work that out. If, say, the frequency is 100 and the delta is 90, that means it's run fast. Okay, so that means the multiplier is going to make it less. No, so it's the other way around. Because if it's round fast, it needs to be more. No, does it? If it's come round again sooner, then it shouldn't move as much. Oh, no, it's the right way. So now we should just be able to, let's just wrap this in parentheses, just so that we can say it's safe. And we should be able to say multiply by multiplier. Okay, now I'm not sure if this will fix the issue of the speed. Let's see, if we reload Chrome and then reload, let's bring up Safari here. So remember 138, 138, 148, 148. No, so there's still a definite discrepancy between the server and the client. So let's just have another look at the client here. So we add this dot velocity. So it appears that just using the velocity alone isn't working. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is implement. I thought I updated it though. I thought on the server in the loop I updated the client with the asteroid data with this. So server data. Where are we? Server data here. Did we not update the asteroids here with the latest server value? I wonder if then, let's get rid of that move function. Let's reload the page. Create vector is not defined. What's that? Oh, it was just restart a minute. Okay. Right, so it doesn't seem to be updating from the server because now that I've disabled the move function. Oh no. Oh right, so now it just needs to be redrawn. Is it not being redrawn in the loop? Function draw, background note, asteroids.move, asteroids.show. So I am drawing the asteroids and the text position. Yeah, so it's saying the text position. Is it showing that moving? No. So it's not receiving the information from the server then, if that's the case. That's... I thought we'd sorted that last time. Okay. It seems that it's only getting it on load, not as an ongoing process. So let's see what's going on here. We IO emit server data, asteroids data. So if we come here to server data, let's just see if anything's being output here. So console.log rocks. Okay, so they're definitely being output. Let's see if the values are changing. 127, 119. 176, yeah. So the values are changing, so it's the update on the client that isn't working. Okay, well that kind of narrows it down for us. Let's have a look. So const existing asteroid index equals asteroids map oh yeah, so we get the UUID and then we check the index of rocks A. Is that right? So these are the rocks that have come in from the client, and we check the index. Okay, let's just try and console log this then. Yeah, actually thinking about it, it looks right. Okay, yeah, so 010101. So it's looping through both of the asteroids there. I'm just going to knock that down to once a second, just so that it's not overpowering. In fact, I want to change the frame rate as well to 1000. And then if I clear that and clear this, yeah, that's better. Okay. So we're happy with the index. If it doesn't equal -1, then asteroids, which is the local asteroids, index, which would be 0 or 1, dot x it's not dot x, is it? Is it more a case of doing something like dot position equals create vector roxay x roxay y. Okay, so we have movement now. Let's speed it up a touch. Okay, let's see how that looks. So, still doesn't look to be in sync with the data. Let me just reload that one. 500. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. It's kind of in sync. It's hard to tell, isn't it? It's true, this one. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh, it's close, isn't it? It's kind of feels like it's very close. Okay. I'm quite happy to accept that as done for now. I have a suspicion we might be coming back to visit that, but for now, I think that's done. Let me just change the frequency to say, so what are we on, 100 milliseconds? Let's say 50 milliseconds. What's that, 20 times a second? Okay, now, so I can reload this and it will ignore the shape as we've discussed previous. That's the noise, we'll come back to that. But just look at that number. 300. It's close, isn't it? It's close. I think it's close enough for me to be happy with it. Okay, that's cool. I think I can live with that. Let me just get rid of that console log. Alright, cool. Right, let's leave it there then for this video. I just wanted to tidy that up. Oh, I think I have to wait for it to load, do I? Yeah. It's a pain, but anyway. Yeah, I think I'm a lot happier with that now. If you like this video, please like, and if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll get the next video out soon. For now, thanks for watching.